Howdy. This weekend, starting tonight and then Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to be streaming 3 nights of Dead & Company off of nugs.net. Now, I've been doing this for a while. I've had my Nugs subscription for a couple of years. And so I've got a setup I use to watch streaming on my TV and get nice sound at the same time. So I thought I'd just take a couple minutes, make a real quick video, and just let y'all know how I do it, and maybe you get some ideas from it, or maybe you can give me some pointers. I don't know. Anyways, I'll show you what I got set up, and then maybe it helps you get a nice setup if you want to watch concerts from the couch like I like to. So here we go. Okay, I'll start off here with the speakers. I've taken the dust cover off here. These are JBL Stage 170s. They're actually considered a 2.5-way speaker. It's got a 1-inch tweeter, and it's got 2 5.5-inch woofers, only they're tuned to different frequencies. So the bottom woofer captures more of the lows, the middle one captures more of the mids, and then you've got 3. These are great speakers. I really like these speakers. Listening to concerts on these really kind of puts you in the room. I really have been surprised by these. I think at the time I paid under $400 for a pair of these. I bought them refurbished from JBL, straight from their website, probably 4 years ago. And so they're well broken in and they have gotten blasted. They're rated at 200 watts and I think they're 6 ohm speakers. So, and that's all I can tell you about the speakers. So next we'll talk a little bit about the brains of the thing. I got this little G-Tech, GM-Tech, something Chinese, made a little mini computer off of Amazon a few years ago. And I think it was $160, something like that. Got 16 gigs of RAM. It works great for streaming. And I've got a little keyboard that has a little sort of a laptop mouse thing built off to one side that's wireless, so I can operate it from the couch. It's got some kind of Windows and Pentium processor. It works great. No complaints about the little computer. That's all I use it for, is to stream music on the internet. Next to that, I'm using an audio box, USB 96. Basically, that's plugs into the USB on the computer, and then on the out from the back, I've bought a pair of cables that's got 1/4-inch outs on one side to come out of here, and then RCA outs on the other side to go into my amp, which we'll talk about in a minute. So this converts the digital audio to an analog audio to go into my amp, and then out to the speakers. So, and then it's got an HDMI out on it that I just plug into an HDMI slot on my television. And so that about completes the setup there. You can run the music through your stereo and you can watch the concert on your television. This is the amp. It's a Sony. I bought this on Amazon several years ago, and I think it was about $200. It's just a simple 2-channel stereo amp. It's got a right channel and a left channel. It's 100 watts per channel, so 200 watts total. The speakers I'm using, the JBLs, are rated at 200 watts each, so there's plenty of headroom there. And this is just a very basic amp. You can hook up 2 pairs of speakers to it if you want to, but it's basically got 2 channels on it, just like an old stereo audio amp. And for what I gave for it, it's a really nice amp. It works really good. It supports high resolution audio. It's got Bluetooth if you want to use Bluetooth and all that kind of stuff. But it's just a really nice basic amp, easy to operate, not too expensive, and so everything goes out of my computer into the audio box, and then out of that into the amp, and then out of the amp into the speakers. Bingo. This is a television. It's a Samsung. It's a 75-inch QLED. Got it at Sam's Club about a year ago, I think, and it was around $1,000 at that time. Came with a 5-year warranty thing, so anyways, it's a really nice TV. I really like it. I also, when we're watching movies or just TV shows, something on Netflix, I've got a little Bose soundbar, and this TV sort of sets up on feet, so the soundbar, you can put it behind the TV and then face it out, you know, and it just fits right there real nice. That's one of the things I liked about it, one of the reasons we picked this over some other ones. And it's got a really nice picture to it. So this is our first QLED TV, and we really like it. Alright, and this is what it all looks like from behind the couch. You can see I got a little light set up on a tripod there, sort of light, putting a little light on that. But anyways, that's the whole setup. So when I stream these concerts, I can just sit right on the couch. I'm playing the music through my stereo, sounds great. Get a nice picture, looks great. And thanks to Nugs for giving all these streams. I mean, I have a subscription there, have for several years, so we watch a lot of concerts, and this is a setup that works for us. And if you're thinking about streaming and watching concerts at home, maybe it gives you some ideas for yourself. So have a good one and enjoy yourself.